Sark is now rumored, and I shot him a text. Him and Lane are in a group text with me every morning. We used to get that fucking unbelievable text that you got to see some of these. But he's like alluding to, at least Ruzzini has come out and said basically maybe he wants out now. Is it to your point? Do you think these guys are kind of getting burnt out quicker than we ever saw before based on all the shit they got to deal with, even at these big time programs? Sark may be like, man, this is just the NFL. I might as well coach the NFL. Like, is that where they are?
I think so. I truly believe it's harder to be a Power 4 head coach than it probably is to be an NFL head coach, because the NFL head coach, you deal with the owner and you deal with your team. That's it. You deal with the owner and you deal with your team, and then you got to do your media appearances. But in college football, I mean, Sark's got to deal with the alumni. He's got to deal with the donors. He's got to deal with the recruiting, all the recruiting that goes into it, the NIL budget, dealing with NIL, and obviously getting more NIL into his program. The recruitment process, which now is turned into basically, you know, it's like unsanctioned, like free agency, right? Because there's no rules in it right now. I mean, whoever has the most money they're trying to get to the highest bidder. I mean, you see how quickly Texas Tech has turned it around with the resources they've been putting in their program. So I think that maybe Sark is like, man, look, dude, he's probably putting some feelers out there. And, you know, I don't know Sark that well as good as you do, JB, but I'm sure that, you know, those reports don't come out unless there's something getting leaked by somebody. Somebody's leaking it.
Thank you. Like the idiots in the chat, the idiots in the chat don't get it. Like, JB, he denied it. No shit. No, Sark's going to come out during the middle of the season and they're 6-2, Smitty, and say, yeah, I'm thinking about leaving to the Titans. You guys are fucking idiots in the chat, man. Just leave it to us. We got this. Like,
no doubt,
God damn. Like, these guys come out. Oh, no, Ruzzini don't know nothing. They didn't get this. Ruzzini didn't get this and put her name on this for no reason. She didn't put her name on this for no reason. Like, there's smoke, there's fire, Chev, as we've been doing this too long.
100%. And I think it also goes down to, like, they're not as good as they thought they were going to be. Like, they're not. I mean, they're down 17 against Mississippi. 17 in the fourth quarter against Mississippi State.
They're not good.
See, I don't know how Mississippi State can win that game. I know Levy. I'm sure Levy is sick to his stomach, man, not winning that one.
Arch Manning.
Man. And then, like, you know, all the hype behind Arch, he's not playing great, man. He's not playing great football. So, I saw an interview last week that Sark had to defend himself, like, about giving up play calling. Like, that's why you hired the guy.
Yeah.
You hired Sark because he was an unbelievable play caller that won national championships and won a national championship at Alabama. And now you're going to tell him not to call plays. What are we doing? Like,
and that's what he said too. He said, nah, I'm like, that's what I got hired to do. Why would I like give up the thing that I was hired to do? That takes away all my value, basically.
It takes away all his value. That's what. Yeah. It's why you hire. It's like why you hire Billy Napier, right? You hire Billy Napier.
I'm actually 6-2 is probably a hell of a fucking coaching job. Actually, like this team, their O line's not good.
Like,
their DBs are not good. Their wideouts aren't what they had. They lost everything in the NFL. Like, think about Arch Manning isn't what we thought he was. Like, it's a bad running back's average. Like, this is a team that's he's done to beat Oklahoma and continue to still 6-2 ranked.
That's what not I'm saying. Like they're still cool. Like
they're still in it. They're still in the mix.
They're in it. But if you watch them,
they got fucking Georgia. They got A&M. They got some hard games ahead. But
yeah, and Smitty, like look at it, Smitty. Like if you look at it, like Chev and I are saying, like you can see it though. It's like Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. Like I'm looking at them. Like listen, I know they're 5-3 or whatever, but they lost 2 in a row, but they're not good. Like the Steelers, 179 million on defense, and their defense is horrible. Like I don't understand it. And you got to look at Tomlin, and I love Tomlin. I'm like Tom. This is not a good defense, and that's your wheelhouse. And you got $179 million on the table on defense.
They're old.
Just like,
they got Slade, Rams.
Look, convert that to college. You go to Texas, and the roster and NIL money that they forked out, you just don't have the spots. You don't have – why are your wideouts, DBs, and O-line not at least Texas Tech? Texas Tech outbid you this year? Like, to me, that's something – I don't know what. Maybe Sark's getting tired. I'm just telling you, dog, every year doing this – Chev, you know better than me. Every year having to compete and pay money and get these guys to come to my school out of a portal or another school or whatever. I don't know, man. The guy's been to 2 Final Fours. He's been to couple. He just hasn't won it and got over the hump. Lane's right there with them. I don't know.
They're definitely. You know, I've watched multiple Texas games this year because of the way our start times have started here. So they're just not as explosive offensively. Everything's a struggle offensively right now to run the football, to create explosives in the pass game. They're missing that. They're missing something this year, JB, that they had the last couple of years, and I'm sure it's frustrating for Sark. I mean, I'm a play caller. I get it when things aren't going good, man. It's not fun. So he might not be having much fun right now, man.
I agree with you. I that's what I think too.